What's up, guys? My name is Kiata, back at you guys with the lit one today. Hope you guys got someone roll up and you guys gonna smoke up with me. And yeah, we're gonna stay high, stay lit throughout the video, man. And I'm coming at you guys with another video, another series with my first time taking a drug series. And this video is gonna be about oxycodone. Yo, yeah, you know about this one. So leave down in the comments if you guys got any experience doing this and how it went, man. And yeah, let's get right into the video. So this is a very interesting one because this drug I have on me right now, usually I don't, and it's pretty rare, because it's prescribed, obviously, and it's very addictive and it's also very habit like forming. So I wanted to this just to give like a review about my first time doing it. And this took place around 2 years ago, actually a year and a half, yeah, almost 2 years ago. So around January 2021, yeah. So it's been almost a year and a half since I first took my first pill. And man, dude, that first time was a dank one. So yeah, when I first popped that pill of the oxy, man, I took a 15 milligram. I split a 30 milligram with someone, this friend I knew, and I made sure, he said it wasn't cut, and I mean, I never knew. I don't know if it's not cut or not, but from my experience, I didn't experience any death. I didn't die, so I was good. So I was like chilling with this guy. I was like, hey, so he's like, hey, I'll sell you one for 20, man. So I was like, hey, all right, man, hell yeah. So I got a fucking oxycodone for like $20 down in New Orleans, and I was like, okay, man, this is going to be lit because I'm about to pop this shit when I get home. I just worked my ass off all day at a restaurant, man. I'm about to be lit. So I was lit, man, the whole rest of the day. And that night, yeah. Once I popped it, oh, man. So 30 minutes later, I get this warm, like, fuzzy, bumbly feeling. And I'm like, hey, man, oh, my God. Wait till I just lay down, right? So I lay down. I start getting that nod, the nod, like, you kind of have to keep your eyes closed and you're just like, oh my God, this feels so good. Yeah, that kind of a nod. So I was going so hard with this nod, man. I was like, oh my God, I'm sauced right now. And, without any drunk feeling. So it was more of like a euphoria. I was getting kind of like a rush from the effects. So I was like, oh man, this is lit. And I was like a fucking crackhead in that shit, dude. I was like, oh, you know what I mean? Nah, dude, I don't know. I'm lit right now. But dude, I for real was like really high off that shit, off that pill. And I was like, dude, okay, I see how this shit could be addicting because the effects, they're so strong on your body that it's just, it beats every other opiate out of the water, other than heroin. But don't be touching that shit. It's just nasty. Anyways, so yeah, the effects last for around 46 hours. I would say the initial effects last around 2 or 3 hours. 2 or 3 hours of like nodding euphoria feeling, and then like the rest is like kind of like the high, but it just wears off, So I was just fucking, man, I was like smoking up my dabs. I was getting high as a motherfucker off that shit. And just nodding it to tomorrow, man. I really didn't give a shit about anything. I was just going so, like, I only had to take one, like half of that pill. That's the kind of intolerance I had. So I really didn't have much for one. And man, I wish I had that again. Because right now I kind of racked up a little bit of one. And I don't do it that often. So for me to be getting a tolerance really means something, So, yeah, man, oxycodone, the tolerance kind of builds fast. I would say, if you're doing it every day, you're going to notice tolerance very fast. So, don't really do it every day. Do it every other day. Save it for weekends. Don't ever do it every day because you're going to be addicted. And you don't want to be addicted to that stuff. The withdrawal is hell. All right, so, yeah, I would say, okay, if I was going to rate this 0 out of 10, I would rate it like a fucking 9 out of 10, man. And I would put 10 out of 10, but it's not without the side effects though. I mean, you get like itchiness. It's kind of comfortable. That's a little negative. Maybe too sleepy, too drowsy. Uh, that's probably pretty much it. Maybe like some bowel movement changes, but that's just the side effects of the opioid receptor. So yeah, this shit was just, man, this drug was dancing around my head, in my brain, just with euphoria, and I was just on a lit one, man. I was nodding my ass off like I was fucking sleepwalking, and I was like just out of it, man. I couldn't even really talk no more. Like I didn't know what was going on until like, cause I was like smoking so much, I was just like, I'm high as shit. Woo. Like, man, like I was like sweating a little bit. I was getting warm as fuck. And then all of a sudden I was like getting itchy. I was like, dude, what the hell? It feels like it's fucking like things biting me, but it's not. Like I'm just getting itchy as hell. And I'm like, man, I just need to itch myself. So I was just stuck there itching myself off that oxy, man. You know how the itch rolls in. Man, I was gone. But hey, so the rest of the night, man, I was chilling. I was hot as fuck. If you're gonna ask me, man, I look like a motherfucking druggie. But nah, man, I wasn't that much strung out. I was just, enjoying myself off that little dose. So, like, my advice, if you're ever gonna do it or take it, if you've done it, I would say take less of a dose. Unless it depends on your tolerance, but like, you don't really need to take all at once. You don't need to take a big ass dose all at once. You just need to take a half a dose, and you're good, man. Like, you don't really need to be taking more than that, because if you take more than that, it's gonna suck. So, man, I don't know what the fuck is in these pills anyways. You gotta be careful too. You gotta fucking actually test these pills when you get them, wherever you get them, because you don't want to ever fucking get that fentanyl in there, man. Because oxycodone is nice, but I mean, it's definitely cut. It depends, but it could be cut with, hopefully it's cut with some research chemical, because usually if it is, it's gonna be like some opiate. But even then, very bad risk. Don't ever try this at home. Don't ever do this. But hey, man, so I was just, man, I really want to take another one, but that's just because I like the high though. But not like that. Take it from me, man. From me saying that right now, don't ever do it, because that shit will make you chase the dragon. Chase that dragon. Once you get that high, you cannot get it again. It's kind of like Molly. You can't really get that nod again. Like the one nod I got at the beginning when I first tried it. I can't get that same effect again, I have to wait like a long time. All right, at least a month. Abstinence. It's all about abstinence, drug abstinence, So, yeah, I'm not really doing no more. I did it a little bit this weekend, just fucked up. Just got fucked up, You know what it is, man. And yeah, man, the oxycodone, it really comes in handy, man. Like it, I don't know if it comes in handy for like, it depends on kind of pain it comes in handy with, because you don't really know exactly if it's gonna kill that pain. It takes a little while, I know, for like the pain effect to like kind of kick in from it. I know the high kicks in first, so it's just kind of crazy what it does, How it gets you so motherfucking high. And man, dude, talk about weed mixed with that shit is fucking good, man. Like no one ever told me that. So yeah, like I remember I used to do hydros and shit, but yeah, man, now I had to get these oxys because they're stronger. So fuck it, man. But I got a good deal on these, So anyway, so I was just fucking around for the rest of the night, I mean, eventually wore off after 6 hours. I was just pretty much gonna go to bed, right around 6, like probably 7 hours after I first took the initial dose. And I would just say, I rate the effects really good. I got a good sleep. The next day rolls around. I had a little bit of hangover because I can still feel the effects, in my head. I'm like, damn. And what I do, I take another dose. But yeah, don't try that at home. Only did it for like 4 days straight, and I stopped. So I only take something like if I'm ever doing drug rule of thumb. If you're ever doing anything, take it around. If you're gonna do it multiple days in a row, do it around like at least 4 days. Cause at least for me, I always take a break after like 4 or 5 days of taking a drug every day. I take a break after 4 or 5 days because that's like the initial time to do it. Because if you keep it going, it's gonna get bad, man. So yeah, man, take that advice and yeah, for harm reduction. And yeah, man. So hope you guys enjoyed this video and stay tuned for the next one. So yeah, man, stay high, stay lifting. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.